Well, your bill at restaurants and some other businesses around Clarksville could soon be going up. That's due to a potential new tax that's coming.
Clarksville certainly growing in its popularity as well in southern Indiana now, and the Clarksville Town Council is proposing a food and beverage tax that charges 1 cent to the dollar. It comes after Senate Bill 1 in Indiana was introduced in 2025 to reduce property taxes. Now we are seeing the consequences on Senate Bill 1 in real time. Less taxes means less money for public services, roads, and schools. 2/3 of homeowners are expected to see a lower tax bill this year. Any business with less than $1 million in personal property will be exempt from paying the tax.
Now, Clarksville council members are trying to make up that money and fill the $3 million deficit. Our Caitlin Campbell went to Clarksville to learn how this would change your next meal out.
Would have an ability to provide 1 penny of every dollar spent in that group of people using our restaurants.
1 penny per dollar, a tax that might be added the next time you grab food in Clarksville.
1 cent per dollar, at the current volume that we have, you're talking $1 million a year.
Councilmember Bob Stotts supports the proposal. A meal that costs $30 would see a food and beverage tax of 30 cents tacked to its bill. But Stotts says it adds up.
I'd rather be proactive and put a little bit away today than have to come up last minute and figure out what are we going to do.
The tax was discussed during Tuesday's town council meeting. A vote has yet to take place. Clarksville Town Council President Bob McEwen says the town is in dire times and needs relief from additional revenue.
We have a slim budget. As we send it to Indianapolis, it's going to get cut anyway.
Indiana has a 7% statewide sales tax. This applies to retail goods as well as food and drinks at your favorite restaurants. But all of this money goes to the state. Clarksville Town Council says that this 1 cent on the dollar would be returning an investment back into Clarksville.
It's going to help us provide the quality services we do now every day. I mean, our police, our fire, our garbage, all of those things, are feeling the push, are going to feel the pinch of Senate Bill 1.
For Clarksville resident Elizabeth Kershaw, she says people are always visiting Clarksville, making it a fair trade.
That it just spreads the tax among so many people, and we still keep our property taxes low here in Clarksville.
In between Jeffersonville and other major towns, Clarksville serves as a retail corridor, with visitors now contributing to the infrastructure.
And by the data I've looked at and talks with the state, usually you find 65 to 75% of the money you're going to get in are from people outside of your town. And we're set up that way because we are kind of a mecca for food and retail.
If passed, a 1% rate would be secured for the 20 years the tax is in place. The vote is set for the next meeting on September 1st. In Clarksville, Caitlin Campbell, WHAS 11, on your side.
This is not the first time the tax has been proposed in Clarksville's town council. It was originally introduced in 2020 and it passed unanimously.
Well, the state has to review the tax proposal, though, for it to go into effect. And in 2020, the tax proposal died in committee.